We're with Nick Ahmed, Arizona Diamondbacks starting shortstop. Nick, how you doing today?
Great, how are you?
Great. Hey, let's talk about your first full league in the major leagues. How are you getting accustomed to it, and what's the appreciation that you have for it?
Yeah, it's been awesome so far. My wife actually reminded me yesterday was, I guess, the 1 year anniversary of me getting called up. Would have forgot about that if not for her, just because we get so engrossed in the routine of everything we do every single day. But it's been awesome so far. I've definitely learned a lot, had a lot of fun along the way.
Let's talk about your defense. I mean, obviously that's your forte, and that's what you're, well known for. Back in the minor leagues, you actually got a Gold Glove for that. How are you making that transition and bringing your defense skill set here?
I just try to treat it the same. Baseball is the same game in the minor leagues and in the big leagues. I just tend to speed up on guys a little bit here. So whatever you can do to slow the game down personally. It's a fun thing to go out there and play defense and help your team on that side of the ball as well. Just because especially the offensive numbers and everything are so quantified, and defense sometimes flies under the radar a little bit. But I love taking away base hits and making routine plays and helping the pitching staff out that way, yeah.
Now, this is a game that you have to be strong at the middle. I mean, you got yourself, you've got Owings, and you got Pollock in center field. So you guys pretty much are set being strong up the middle.
Yeah, it helps. I think we're strong in other positions as well. Third base, first base, Jake Lamb, Paul Goldschmidt, obviously, and our outfielders, both spots are doing a great job. So as a team, I think we're playing great defense. I guess the middle, maybe we set the tone for that. But everybody comes out here every day and works hard and tries to get better at their defense. And we're a really athletic team, really young team, and I feel like that shows when we get out there.
Now, I know your pitchers definitely appreciate it because they've said actually you're like a vacuum out there getting into plays that other people can't make. Robbie Ray actually said that himself.
Yeah, I guess that's a nice compliment. Anytime our pitchers are throwing their sinkers and keeping the ball down in the zone, it lets us as infielders go out and make plays behind them. So that's what we like to do, and we try to support each other.
Now, since we obviously are talking about defense, I'll throw you on the spot here. Would you rather have a game-winning hit or a game-saving play?
I don't know. Can I say a tie? I'd rather have both. I don't know. Maybe a game-saving defensive play in the top of the ninth, and then a game-winning hit in the bottom of the ninth.
It's taking your cake and having it too, man.
I guess in a perfect world, yeah.
Hey, let's talk a little about the team. I mean, currently you guys are hovering right around that 500 mark. You get so close, but yet you can't actually get over it. But you guys are coming together. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, lately we've had a few chances, I guess, to crack the 500 mark and have fallen short of that. But we still feel like we're playing good baseball. We're going to get there, and we're going to get over that hump and keep rolling in that direction and hopefully put some pressure on the Giants and Dodgers here.
Now, this team has a never-die attitude, never-quit attitude, and we saw that last night, being down 4-0 when you guys managed to come back. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's great. Last night was a huge win for us. Just collectively, nobody ever quit. We just kept putting good at-bats on them. Webster battled, even though he didn't have his best stuff, and gave us a few innings out there, and then our bullpen did a fantastic job holding it down. So it was a great team win, great come-from-behind win, and hopefully it gives us some momentum the rest of the series.
Now, before the season started, everybody predicted the D-backs not to do well. Did you guys use that as motivation going into the season?
I don't know if we used that as motivation, but we knew we were a good team. We knew we had a young team. We knew we had a hungry team. We knew we had a bunch of guys that liked to learn and wanted to get better. So I feel like when spring training started, you kind of saw that. We played well in spring and carried that over into the season. So we got a good group here, and everybody's still trying to get better every day, so I like our chances going forward.
Let's talk about the leadership under first-year manager Chip Hale.
Yeah, it's been great. He's a very positive, competitive guy. You can tell he just wants to win every single night, and never say die attitude that you mentioned there. And he's always encouraging us no matter the score. If we're up 4 or 5 or down 4 or 5, it's always let's keep it going, long game. So I think that shows. We've had a few come from behind wins have been awesome. So yeah, we enjoy playing for him.
Also, talk about the leadership that Paul Goldschmidt brings. I mean, everybody knows about all the hits and everything, which is the sexy part. Yeah. But what about the actual leadership on and off the field?
Yeah, as a player, I mean, he's just a fantastic player. We think he's the best player in the game. But from a leadership standpoint, that's what puts him over the top. He's always trying to help guys get better. He's always looking for that edge, whether it be on the base pass or just in the video room trying to pick up something the pitcher's doing. So he's a very good leader for us, and definitely somebody to look up to and lean on in times of need, and also when we're going well.
Now, with all the ballparks that you've played in, is there a favorite and why?
I really enjoy playing in San Francisco. Been there 3 or 4 times now, and the crowds are obviously great every time we go. Just the energy and the atmosphere is energetic and electric every night. I enjoy playing there a lot, yeah.
We'll get you out of here on this. What are your plans for the All-Star break, or is this pretty much going to be any time to take up some hobbies?
No time for hobbies, but we finish in New York right before the All-Star break, and I grew up in Massachusetts, so I'm going to actually go home with my wife for a few days and spend some time with family. My brother and his wife just had their first son, so we're going to get to see our new baby nephew and just hang out with family and have a little downtime.
Great. Awesome. Hey, appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Thanks.